Hi and welcome to my channel. This week we're doing a beauty haul, and this one is from Beautylish. So don't you love when the mailman turns up and he's got a couple of boxes for you and they're labelled like this. So let's see what we've got. So let's begin with the boring bits, which are the samples, which I don't find boring, but I think what is to come out of this haul today, this is a little bit less exciting. But these are some Aribe Gold Lust Repair and Restore shampoo and conditioner samples, so I'm looking forward to using those. I actually just coloured my hair recently into this sweet and sour colour, as I like to call it, and so it's going to be really nice to have some nice restoring shampoo through it, so we'll try that later. So I actually don't own any Jeffree Star products. Well, I actually can't say that anymore because I finally do. I got the orgy set, so I got the mini and the large palette. I actually had this in its cover, but when you actually put a wet fingerprint on it, it actually changes it from the nude colour to silver, and my daughter, the producer, said I cannot show that on camera, so that's just something you may not want to do. I thought there was a mark on it and I ended up making it look like it was some sort of disastrous paint experiment. So let's have a look. I know a lot of you have already seen this palette. I have bought several of these over the years for my daughter. One day we will get her in front of the camera, I promise you that. So I love nudes, I love neutral colours, I love doing all of that, and I thought this would be a really good palette for me to start with. So I know he does his blue colours and his reds and purples and everything, but I like to stay a bit on the safe side. So this will be a really nice palette for me even. So a couple of these colours I can still see are a bit orange, which I have an issue with being a redhead, so things like the blowout will not be something I will probably use, but these are beautiful brow colours across the top. The highlight brow will be really, really lovely, and then we go down into the darks for that beautiful smoky eye, whether you like the brown or the black. I like to do both, so that is really, really lovely. Now I'm going to try and do my first swatching ever, so let's see how I go. Let's try with Booby Trap. Let's go with the boobs, that's what I always say. So let's go. Oh yes, so now that is really, really nice. I know I'm not the best swatcher yet. I will get there, I promise. So let's have a look at that colour. As you can see, it's not a very pretty shape, but there's a lot of pigment there, and I think with a couple of the other colours there might be a better pigment. So let's try the Invitation Only, which is a really, really nice chocolate. So we'll go there. Similar in colours, I must admit. So now I've got brown on my arm, which is really, really quite odd and disturbing for someone like me who really wants to now rub it off. But I think this will be a really, really nice palette for me to play with and just really get it to where I need to. And I know that there are a lot of people out there that say that blacks can't be real true blacks, and even the whites, they can't be. So we're going to actually try and do both of them, see if I can swatch this the right way. Now they feel really, really velvety, and I really like a velvet one, so we'll try both of these together. So the black is a really good true black, and the white is very, very pale, and that's what I think that you need for a brow highlighter. So I'm really, really happy with this palette, and I'm actually quite excited that I'm going to actually get to play with a Jeffree Star finally. So I've got a really funny story about this palette actually. My daughter always wants me to make sure that I get the palettes as soon as they're released, which in Australia is usually 3 AM. So I have alarm set, and 2 weeks ago I had my alarm set and then it accidentally went off again this week, which was fun. But she didn't want to tell me what this palette was called because she felt a bit embarrassed saying, "Mum, can you buy me some orgies?" So it's just one of those weird things, but we got past that, and I did get her own set. And then when I saw it when it arrived, I really understood why she was so much in love with this palette. So I have my own mini palette as well. So we'll go into the actual palette. Oh my goodness. Wow. I know I haven't seen my daughter's small palette yet, but I have to say, I think I'm in love. I am a huge rose gold fan. Everything I have is rose gold. My diary, my notebooks, everything is in rose gold, and it's my favourite jewellery, but with red hair, with a red shirt. I don't have it on. But this, oh my goodness, I think I want to swim in this one. So this is called Frozen Fire, and we'll do a little bit of swatch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm in love. I now understand why people swatch, because that is heaven to me, and I think I'm going to wear this probably every day for the rest of my life. I might need to go and stock up on just this little palette just so I can have that beautiful Frozen Fire. The Soaking Sun is absolutely gorgeous as well. It's a copper. It's not quite to that rose gold, but it's a really, really lovely colour too. So I've used the same finger, so that's not going to help, but we'll just try that one as well. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. My daughter is so excited because she now realizes that I understand why she loves these palettes so much. I cannot wait to basically dig into this one. As I said, I would sleep in frozen fire for the rest of my life if I could, because that is just stunning. So really happy with those. So let's see what else I got in this beauty haul. So finally, this is actually a Christmas present for my daughter, but I couldn't go past it after seeing how beautiful the Orgy palettes are. She doesn't need to wait for this because this is just too beautiful. So let's see what the blood sugar's like. As I said, I'm not brave enough for colours like this, but we will still have a little bit of a swatch. She knows I've just washed my hands again, so she knows it will be clean. So a gorgeous little packet. It reminds me of like a first aid kit. So, you know, it's almost like the old-fashioned insulin kits that patients would have. It's probably what it's supposed to be, so it does work. My daughter's nodding crazily behind the camera. So let's have a look at this one, and I'm going to look at it myself before I show her. Oh wow, that's really pretty. Oh look, it even has a needle and the caduceus. Yes, I think, yeah, which is the serpents around the staff, which is the symbol for doctors in hospitals and things like that. This is a really lovely palette. I'm not this brave, but I can tell you that the one that's called Blood Sugar, I think that will be a colour I may try when I'm wearing like a full red day or something. I love wearing red. Red is my favourite colour. I won't buy myself this palette, but I'm sure that I may actually get to borrow it once in a while. So let's do a couple of swatches again, purely because I'm now in love with swatching JEFFREE Star products. So it doesn't take me long to fall in love. So let's do the Blood Sugar, and we'll do the Sweet. Now, as you can see, I really like the ones with a bit of sparkle in it. So we'll have a look at those two. Oh, look at that. How pretty is that again? Oh, maybe I do need to buy myself one of these palettes, because that is really lovely. And it's just, and it has a velvety feel to it that is light as well. So I don't know how it can be velvet, which is a heavy material, but still feel light, but it absolutely does. And so that is a really nice product. So I'm glad that I bought this one for my daughter, and happy Christmas. And we'll see what else we get next time. So that is all that we got for this one, and I will show you what's coming up next. So thank you again for watching one of my beauty hauls. So we've got a lot of unboxing to come and some beauty hauls to come. I'm one of these people who loves a good bargain, so when I see something on special I buy it in every colour, and that includes going for makeup and perfume and creams and things like that. So I absolutely loved doing the swatching and the trials on the JEFFREE Star products because I find them amazing. I'm already in love. I totally get it now, everybody. See you next time.